2014 agribusiness crop updates began today here in Perth at the Burswood. It's a very good opportunity for the research that GRDC funds to be showcased to all of the agribusiness people around Western Australia and some of the growers who attended. It gives us an opportunity to look at the research. Even some of the stuff that the RCSNs have funded was highlighted here today, and an excellent turnout of 500 people have turned up to the crop updates. One of the projects that we funded is to look at the business of farming in the eastern wheat belt. We've funded some work by Planfarm to pull those businesses apart and have a look at the data and see what it is that really makes the good businesses tick. And Greg Kirk is delivering one of the talks today in that area, so that should be really exciting to see.
The reason we did this study was really to look at the profitability of farming in the eastern wheat belt and to really look closely at how we can improve that profitability and make sure that we've covered every possibility. So how we did the study was we looked at some data from the Planfarm Bankwest benchmarks. We talked to some leading farmers who'd been identified as being profitable and exceptional in their area. We talked to some research and extension people who worked in the area and really asked them, were there things that we'd missed? Were there things that really we should be doing that would give us that extra edge to improve the profitability in the area? And then finally we developed a financial model that allowed us to look at the impact of changes in various components of farm profitability and what impact that would make on overall profitability. And one of the things they said was obviously hard work. They felt that was a critical component of their success. Secondly, attention to detail figured very prominently in their answers. So in other words, near enough was not good enough. Okay? They really wanted to nail things. They were also very focused in terms of their operation, and they were also willing to review their operation and look critically at what they'd done so that they could improve the next time and not make the same mistakes. And we looked at the seasonal conditions over the last 7 years, and that certainly had been drier than the 30-year averages. And managing those conditions was seen as critical to success. In fact, the successful farmers told us that it was equally as important to manage the losses as it was to manage the good years. And that certainly came through in the figures. One further point was that we're able to identify that there was no one large component that resulted in people being successful. Rather, it was a combination of a lot of small things. And those small things added up to substantial differences in profitability. And I think that was a really important message, that if you're looking at your own business, identify those areas where you are a bit off the pace and work on those, and don't neglect any area of your business, because 3% here and 2% there can make a big difference to your overall profitability.